That there is the Fiordlands National Park. Join us as we walk the Routeburn Track through pretty miserable weather for most of it, and the Northern Lights. Oh no, not the Northern Lights, the Southern Lights. Aurora Australis, I think is how you say it. Right, join us.
You're joining us here in Queenstown, where we stopped early for supplies and updates on the track. There'd been lots of bad weather recently around the area, and we knew that there was snow up there, so we went to see if it was definitely open. We started the 3-day hike from Glenorchy, walking across to the divide. Unfortunately, the rain was so bad, it did something to the speakers throughout the video, so the sound isn't great in some places, but bear with it, as the content is bang average throughout this video. Even though the weather was pretty grim, the experience could only get better, as you will see and hear as we start this hike from the Routeburn shelter.
Noisy people. Right. Are you ready to hike?
Yes. What's this, Mummy?
Apparently it's 17.6 kilometres.
Yeah.
Route balls
We need to get going then.
It's a little bit wet, but it'll be fine. I wonder if you can see the mountains. Can you see the mountains there? There is some views, which is a positive, but it is a bit soggy. And I think the aim of the game this weekend is going to be keeping everything dry, which I think is a game we're going to lose. But we'll keep going because we're already soaked and we've only walked 30 metres from the car. And also we're doing a key swap, and I can't tape the key onto the car because it keeps falling off underneath the registration plate, so I've just had to jam it in there, and it's so obvious that it's there. Right, come on then, no time like the present, let's go. So we're going to 2.5 to 4 hours, so let's see how long it takes us. Right, on with the walk. Oh, it is wet. Like an otter's pocket. Right, bog review time. So you have it, sports fans. That's quite a clean one. There's no feces on the floor or on the seat. Lovely.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
I'm a little bit saturated.
Oh, you might say that again.
I'm a little bit saturated.
Yeah. It literally hasn't stopped at all. I think we've still got about 8k at least.
How far do you think we've gone?
About 2 kilometres.
No, 4.
Or 4. So 6 now, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe more. I think there's probably more than that.
We'll do a bit more.
Oh well, check back in later. I actually think the rain has eased off a bit. Hey! Anyway, should we do some learning now that it's not raining as much and we're a bit happier? Every so often we can hear tuis. And tui, I'll put a picture up, tuis are just one of the best birds. They're a native bird to New Zealand. And they have just the most distinctive call. And if you Google it, it sounds pretty incredible, but depending on where you are in New Zealand, the call changes. They have different languages or dialects, maybe. I don't know what you'd call it throughout New Zealand. Cool birds. They make a great call. And yeah, and they can even imitate things like car alarms and stuff. So if you get ones in cities, you get ones which imitate maybe alarms that go off every day or sounds that happen every day. Anyway, factoids of the day for you there. Getting a little bit wild. Look at the waterfalls though. Huge waterfalls. How was that? Jesus, so grim so quickly. Yeah. The only sweet worth eating in New Zealand. Look at that peak. Wow. Oh man, are we glad to see that hut. My impression of outdoor boys. Oh, that is actually a welcome sight though. Log fire, Jessica, flushing toilets, dry clothes. Sound good? Oh yeah. This could be the fancy one. So there's two huts here. There's the peasant's hut which we're staying in, which is not peasant prices, very expensive prices, but there's like an ultra bougie one for, I'm assuming the Americans, where they get like proper bed sheets and they also have like food delivered to them by helicopter on the way and stuff. It's just a pretty insane scenario. But hey ho, we've made it. Hey, absolutely drenched.
3 hours?
Under 3 hours, pretty good going there, Jess. Nice work. Right, let's see what this hut's all about.
We arrived at the hut absolutely drenched. That kind of rain is the kind of rain that no amount of Gore-Tex can keep out. So we were looking forward to getting inside the hut and getting dry. Now, unfortunately, we were the last ones at the hut, which meant that beds were pretty sparse. So we were split up between two different cabins, and this hut is absolutely humongous. So I would recommend getting there early if you want to sleep near the person that you are going with, or if you're in a group, if you all want to be together. At this point, we were just looking forward to getting inside the hut and cooking some nice food ready for the next day and getting things dry if we could. Most of our stuff was pretty dry as we had pretty good dry bags to put our things in. But as we found out, lots of people didn't even have the stuff in bags, so all of their kit was drenched. Due to leaving so late from Queenstown, we were the last ones to arrive at the hut. This was slightly intentional, as we didn't want to be just waiting around wet and cold all day, so we decided to leave later. But unfortunately for us, this meant that the room where everyone sits and chats was absolutely full up, and it was really quite disappointing at the lack of courtesy that some people had when the fact that we were cooking food on the same table that people had left their underwear to dry out. Anyway, you now join us the next morning, optimistic, for another good day, walking and hopefully a little bit drier. We were hoping that the clouds would part and that the rain would ease and we'd hopefully get some good views for the day ahead on the Routeburn Track.
It's like a Mars bar. Because I brought original porridge, no flavourings. Blue sky. Oh, look at that. Flushable hot toilets, incredible. Right, update on the Routeburn. How you feeling?
I'm alright.
Putting your damp walking boots on. Oh, they're wet. Oh, fun.
Okay.
Fun. We're still enjoying ourselves though, aren't we?
Yeah, so
We're
much.
having so much fun. Anyway, look at the views. What a gorgeous backdrop that is. Wow, look at you. Oh, nice. Right.
Look out.
Wow, now that is a torrent. Wow. That's pretty incredible. So last night when we were in the hut, and they do the hut talk, they do a hut talk if you stay in one of the Great Water huts every night. He was saying that this bit here, all down there, is a fault line. So where the water runs, there's a fault line. So you got two plates going side by side, and yeah, that's a tectonic fault line. So there you go, bit of information for you. And then you can see right down the valley. Just look at that. Pretty special. And then there's the big walking cloud. Look at that. And then we are going somewhere over here. So that'll be fun. It's cold and wet, I'm not gonna lie. Last night when we were in the hut and he was doing his talk, he was saying that there was 64 mils of water dropped yesterday, and he said actually for this kind of area that's actually not that much. He said at Milford Sound, he worked there for a while, and he said they could get 600 mils in a day. 600 mils of rain. That's just an incredible amount of rain. 60 centimeters. Just so much rain. Just soak up all that vitamin D with all that skin you've got showing. Lovely. Wow, the sun. That's incredible. And it's gone. Anyway, the weather report today is better than yesterday, but still not great. And luckily, Jess found these ponchos in the bag that Brad and Meg gave us at the...
It's 2021.
Yeah, what was it for?
Meg's birthday.
Oh yeah, Meg's birthday. So, thanks guys. It's very kind of you to offer us these and us to wear them 6 years or 5 years later. But have a look at the views. It's just so much better visibility than yesterday. I mean, it's still not great, and you probably can't see as much as we can
Look at the snow.
on the camera, and there's snow through the gap there. But yeah, I think ordinarily we wouldn't have been allowed to do this today, but there's a big run on called the Routeburn Run. So it's the whole of this walk it's not actually that long of a walk. It's 33 kilometers, so really you can do it in a day, and these people obviously running it a day, and it's going to take us, well, 3 days to walk it because it's fairly short sections. Plus the fastest runners on a calm day can run it in, what did they say, 3 hours 15?
2 hours 30.
2 hours 30. 2 hours 30. That is incredible. So we will not be doing it in that. Probably take us about 4.5, 5 hours to get to Lake Mackenzie Hut. But yeah, I don't think they'd usually let us do this today. Then they've kind of said it's a bit dodgy, but I think because there'll be wardens on the track for the run and stuff, we should be fine. But we'll find out later. Or if you're watching this video in retrospect of us dying, it's been nice knowing you all.
And kudos to the person that edits it for us.
Oh, who's that?
Well, who will edit it if you're
I don't
not
know.
around?
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah.
Someone
good.
else to watch it.
Oh yeah, that's true. So if you happen across this video, if you're the unlucky person, you touched it last, and you've got to edit it. Right, anyway, we'll check back later. Great work.
Thank you.
Oh dear, we've just had a bit of thunder and lightning above us. Right, I'm going to put that stick down. It's getting worse. Now, oh geez, this isn't good. We aren't the highest point, which is a bonus, but we are carrying metal poles, which is a slight worry. Oh well, we'll have to see what happens. Just added excitement, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, this is fun. Oh. Wow, look at this weather. Just so grim. And these poor sods are running. Oh. It is still amazing, even though the weather is horrendous. Ah, are you sure? Well done. Brightening up. It genuinely is actually. Hopefully the weather gets a bit nicer and we're at the snow line. Snow.
No!
Yeah.
Can you see where we've walked on, like all the way down there?
Yeah.
I know. All the way up that valley. And then around. And up here. Then we're going up there. This very soggy looking Bowen.
Oh, it's gonna be cracking the flags in a minute, Jess. Right, now the worst of the weather has subsided. And all these kind of north of us apparently have never been named. So they are like 421 or something like that. That one is
20 something. It's the height, isn't it? The number.
Oh, is it the height they went for?
Meters, yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah, so it's named after how high it is, and they're unsure.
I wasn't listening to the talk.
I wasn't actually. They're unsure actually of if people have even climbed them. But I think we've got close enough to name them.
What should we name them?
I'm going to go with Bat Summit, Mowin Knoll. Any other ones?
Name one after my family's namesake. Robbos.
Robbos.
The Robbos of Liverpool.
Right, Robbo's over there then. Oh, look at this path. Just incredible. Managed to actually take my head out of my shell for a minute. We bought a nice new camera for this trip, but it's been so wet we don't get it out and get it wet. We'd like to thank Kieran and Amy, Scott, Archie, all the people who they don't know it yet, but they're contributing to our Patreon page that they're going to sign up for, just to fund these adventures. I mean, they've all got plenty of money lying about, so they can all donate to this. Thanks, guys. Really, really kind for your generosity and your donations of £40 a week. It's just very kind of you. Here come the peloton. On the way.
Here we go.
Woo! You got it!
Good work, well done.
You, isn't it?
You're leading the peloton, well done, keep going. Good work. Well done, guys.
Hey, thank
Hey,
you.
Well done, good work. Cheers. Done, you crazy.
Hey, you're on the same track.
Oh, not quite as fast. Well done, good work. Great work. Oh, there it is. Like they said, it was like a survival shelter kind of hut. That is looks like a full-blown mountain lodge. That's incredible. Wow. If people from New Zealand went to Scotland and went to a bothy, they would be shocked. That's what we're doing. The hut. Couldn't really film much in there. It was a bit busy with people. But anyway, we're going this way. Up the side of this hill, I think. I assume so anyway. Turns out we aren't going that way. That's the route up Conical Hill, which we're not allowed up today. It's closed. But there's this like huge waterfalls way down there. This looks unreal. Awesome. Anyway, we just met the people who we were doing our key swap with. We, to avoid paying extortionate prices for a bus or a car relocation, we found another family who were doing the walk. Oh my god, the walk on the same weekend. So we've swapped keys with them. They're gonna drive our car back, and we're gonna drive their car back to their house. So it works out, saves us a fortune. Hey, which is good. But if you're actually watching this and you're not under duress from our family, from us to family to watch it, being forced to watch it. If you go on the Routeburn Runners Facebook page, you can find people who want a key swap. Recommend it. We've just had a gaggle of Kia fly over, and they're so noisy. They're a mountain parrot, which are the only mountain parrot in the world. There's about 3,000 left. I spoke about them before in videos. Alpine. You should go and watch them once.
Alpine parrots.
That's what I said, alpine parrots. Oh, well, same thing, innit? Alpine parrots. And they're really noisy, so hopefully we might see them. Now, one of them before has already had this GoPro in its mouth when we were in Milford Sound about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. One of them tried to steal the GoPros in a time lapse on a bench, and it came up and picked it up, and thankfully it dropped it. But they have like stashes of people's stuff about. Anyway, let's see if we can see them. It is snowing now. Would you class this as a blizzard? You would have to know these valleys very well to do that job. Oh, loving it. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. Oh, that's cool. That is where we are going, down there. Oh, we're not too far now. Oh, look at that. Just look at how big those waterfalls are. They are massive. Like, at least 600 metres, the one on the right. And you got the mountains behind. Those are big boys. They're big mountains. It's huge. And then here's the photographer.
Good one.
There's the top of the hut anyway. I think that's the fancy hut though, not our hut. Whoa, nice. Nice views. And we did it. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is, isn't it?
It's nice and everyone. What's on the menu tonight, Jess? Got another chipper. Carried these flipping things all the way. What have you got to eat tonight?
I've got spaghetti bolognese.
Spag bol. Beef and pasta hot pot, whatever the hell that is. Let's find out.
My foreman said to me, I've left you a Rockville at the Harris Saddle Drive. I said, well, that's nice, Ian. I said, what am I to do with it? He said, well, I want you, he said, to start the Harris Saddle and any rock you don't like, put a hole through it.
So we've just been interrupted in the hut because the Aurora Australis, basically the southern lights, have come out here. Oh, there's a hand. Yeah, it's amazing. Just have a look on these pictures I'm about to show you now. Good morning. It is about 10:30. We've had a very slow start this morning. We couldn't be bothered getting out of bed. But we're now hiking down to the divide. And it's going to be, according to this, a 4-hour walk, hopefully less. And hopefully there'll be a car for us to drive back. We will find out, otherwise we'll be hitchhiking and that'll make it an even more fun video.
No.
We'll be hitchhiking and not have a car. And the beast will be gone. So hopefully that nice family were real people. And
He said he'd meet us for a beer.
yeah, meet us for a beer. So anyway, let's go. So lessons from the hut last night from Clive, the Cockney hut ranger, who's must be in his 70s, mustn't he, Jess?
Yeah.
He was saying that the only flowers you'll see in Fjordland are white, and that is because his mate Alan Titchmarsh told him once that the reason they're white is because they are pollinated at night by moths. So not like in the day where you got colourful ones where it's bees and things like that, because there's no bees up here. It's all moths that pollinate them. So that's an interesting fact, isn't it, Jessica? They had a bit of snow last night because we walked down the top there yesterday, and it wasn't snowy. So they've had some snow overnight. So the people who are climbing over Harris Saddle today, which was the bit near the shelter we stayed in, they've got about 10 centimetres of snow at the top there, so they're going to have a real fun walk today, and it looks like it's brightening up for them, so which is great. Shame it didn't do that for us yesterday. That is a big slip. Nice view though. Wow, and it started right here. Just where you stood, Jessica.
Yeah.
Fjordland, where we are, is very susceptible to them because it's just trees hugging onto like really hard rock like this. So when they get a load of rain, this can happen. Just with the weight of the trees and all the roots. Wow. Look at that.
Mountains look good today.
Yeah. Right down there is a old motor camp, holiday camp thing, which was washed away by storms about 5 years ago. It all flooded around there and all disappeared. And before it was a motor camp, it was used as like a refuge for the road workers who built the road to Milford Sound. And the sandflies would get so bad when they were there that in order to keep them away, they found that if they rubbed kerosene and butter on themselves, that would keep the sandflies at bay. And I can kind of understand it because they've been pretty horrendous. We did a walk recently and we got pretty swarmed by them, and they don't swarm as much as midges, but they bite harder and the bites are worse. So yeah, kerosene and butter if you ever come to New Zealand, that's what you need. But if we look down the valley, it's probably really hard to see on this camera. We might take a video with the other camera. Right about there is Milford Sound, I think. Could be wrong though. Probably I'm wrong. Say it every video, but just a lad from higher end in Wigan. Yeah, New Zealand. Look at that, just incredible. The camera just doesn't do like the scale for how like on top of us these mountains are. Just amazing. Amazing, Jessica. Oh, rainbow!
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it on the camera. There's like a rainbow going across there. Across there. Apparently down here there's a very friendly robin. South Island robin. Let's see if we can see him. Hi, Mr. Robin. Oh, it's one of these things. I think we've reached the shelter. There's some bogs. Good looking bogs, don't need the loop. Oh. The shelter is just down here.
Thank you for suffering another Bat Does video. If you enjoyed this, please hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and even press the bell so then you get notified when I release a new video. I'm trying to release a video every weekend, if possible, from now on. We also took loads of photos with the new camera, and we're really quite proud of those pictures. So if you'd like to see some of them, have a little look on Instagram. Here's the little logo thing to scan. Until next time, bye.
Finished. Job's a good one.
Chin chin.